Oh, the beautiful people are in the room.
They're scouting us again.
I know.
This happens regularly.
From Australia's Next Top Model, another series headed our way shortly. The very gorgeous Charlotte Dawson. And Charlotte, who's the new guy? Who's this guy?
This hot guy to my right. It's the Diddy guy.
Diddy
show.
Saw your work on Celebrity Apprentice.
Oh, you saw that.
That looked full on.
You were very good on that, by the way.
I still have PTS from that experience.
Yeah, right.
We were
Is
talking
it as
about
awful as it? Because I look at that and think that just seems to be the most stressful thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's got to be. Times that by 10, and that's how the experience is.
Yeah.
I think for both of you being on there as well, I think the worst thing, you always had to come up with the money, so you're ringing people, basically begging
I can't
for cash.
do that.
Yeah, no.
I don't even ask money
Well,
back
the thing
from
is,
someone
I'm
that
still
I lent it
paying
to.
back a lot of my sponsors in contra from when I did it. But
Yeah.
the thing is, you've got to understand, if you a publicist is dying in the corner because we're talking not about a Foxtel production right now, but you've got to walk into that show willing with, I am a D-lister written across your head. I'm going to look like a fool, and I'm probably going to get absolutely slaughtered on social media for something that I've done.
For everything.
So
yeah.
it's a tough challenge. But anyway, it's going very well, I'm sure, for Channel 9. Hooray. Hi, Top Model's back, everybody.
Yeah, Foxtel.
Now, we're really happy to have you back in here, Shah. You're like our
you're
family
my
here.
favourite.
Yes. Now, here's the deal. The last time you were in here, you brought in a man that you were seeing. What was the problem with him?
I can't remember. How long ago was that? Because I do have a slightly... What? Oh,
She just can't
I
keep track
remember.
these days.
Yeah, I know. That was a very
She's
long
moved on
time
to
ago.
Yeah. He was very short. And Charlotte's, of course, model size. So, which means you can't be tiny. You've got a new fella. He looks gorgeous.
He's lovely.
Is he taller?
Yes, yeah, no. He's of normal proportions. Yes.
Okay, good. Good.
What an awkward
That's really
conversation.
good. Yeah. All right, let's get back to
Let's
get back on the Top Model. What we do see every year is that you do uncover some Australian rippers, and they generally don't just stop by, a lot of reality TV shows. You see them for 5 seconds and they're gone, but these people actually get a career out of it and they move forward, which is good.
Yeah, I think it's growing up in Los Angeles. This show compared to the American version, this one's actually taken a lot more seriously with the models. A lot of these girls have great, fruitful careers after the show.
Like
and
Alice.
That's what's really
She's
important.
still working, isn't
Killing
she?
it.
Really well,
Yeah.
Alice?
And Maddie is doing really well.
Montana's kicking
Yep.
absolute butt, as is Amanda Ware. She's working really well. And funny enough, a girl called Chantel, who you may not remember, who was eliminated about 5th a few seasons ago, just shot for Burberry or something in New York. So
Wow.
they do all
Wicked.
go on.
Even if they go out early, it's not the end of their
No.
Can
career.
the American franchise boast to have the same success as that? I don't think they can they?
I don't think as much as, but I wouldn't want to sort of, put down their format,
Yeah, no.
their discoveries, because our very own dear Jez Smith is now working on America's
I know,
Next
I've
Top Model.
seen him.
Yeah,
on
that's
some of the
fantastic.
things.
Now, you guys being setting the scene as running the show and being former models and being up there, are you concerned about when you go out in public on what you have to you have to show that you're right up at that top class? Can you just walk down the street in PJs and,
I roll around
Without a face full of makeup?
I roll
That's
around
the
in
first
trackies
time,
all the
Sean,
time.
Yeah.
that anybody's referred to me as top class in about 2 decades. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Give us
But is it pressure?
No.
to be
No?
top class.
It's
No,
just
but it's
be
easier
you,
for
man.
guys.
Just be you. I roll around in
there's an
trackies all the time.
There's an expectation on women that they have to get dolled up to leave the house.
That's your own expectation.
Is that true, Charlotte?
No, I don't. I never
Really?
do. Well, I
I like
don't
it.
wear makeup at all unless I'm working. In fact, the makeup you see here is the same makeup I had on for dinner last night. Now, girls, this is not exactly a healthy conversation, but what we do in the television game, here's a secret, all right? Is if you've had a really lovely, and I do, Beck, who's a fabulous makeup artist who I think is coming in here this morning, did these beautiful eyes. So what I do is I wipe off all the foundation and make sure you put a beautiful cleansing night serum on, and then you prop yourself up like Diana Vreeland on a cushion and hope you don't squirm around in bed, and then you pop up to do breakfast radio in the morning, just put on a little bit of foundation and away you go.
Isn't that what nanas do when they get their
Right.
hair set for the
Yes,
week?
and they get a silky pillowcase to preserve it.
Curlers.
Wow.
Whereas Didier just wakes up this gorgeous every morning.
Sorry.
28.
What can you do?
28.
28.
28. I don't think I look half as good as you at your age, though.
Yeah, but Didier had his own personal transformation during this season of Australia's Next Top Model. He decided, because he's an absolute health nut, that he would go on a vegan diet. And 6 months into the vegan diet, he ate way too much carrot. Then suddenly on set, he was turning bright orange.
I turned orange,
I've already
man.
heard
Is that
about
true?
this.
Yeah, and it like creeped up on me. I didn't even know it was
So
happening.
where did you turn orange first?
My hands, just my hands.
Bright orange.
My hands were bright orange, like bright. I didn't even know it was happening.
So Charlotte, what colour orange?
Wow.
Like, just, it was
Like you've been
ridiculous.
eating
Like kind of
cheese
like
sauce kind of
Charlotte's
orange.
face right now, like that kind of orange.
Terrible.
1-1.
1-1. Well, all right then, Didier. So since we're on a closed panel, there was the incidence of the irritable bowel syndrome with me. But
Yeah.
it's breakfast time, everybody. Let's talk about
this
brute
is the
beauty.
best story ever. So we're sitting there on the panel, me and Alex and Charlotte, we're just talking, and out of nowhere, Charlotte just lets it rip. Just like the best trumpet fart you've ever heard in your whole entire life. She looked at me, she's like, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
Hey!
We're stuck on set.
Charlotte,
That's your
my
defense.
wife's only just started doing that in front of me. We've been together for a long time because I still don't believe that she
forbidden.
should do that.
Sean actually put it in the
What?
vows.
She shouldn't be a human?
Yes.
Okay, so that's why
Yes,
why women suffer from irritable bowel syndrome at a later age, because all of the men are put pressure on
Holding it in.
Thankfully, not only is my boyfriend not in Perth right now, he's on a site inspection of some job. So, I think a few people just heard that happened.
They've just texted.
Don't worry,
They've
we'll
just
Twitter it.
texted.